Hello, this is Not a Spring Chick with Oldecam, and we're going to be talking about eating green. That doesn't mean eating your greens like spinach, although that is always good. But more things like what effect does it have?
But what is eating green?
It's not like eating organic food that's labeled or natural food. In fact, the food's effect on the atmosphere. Thank you, LA Times.
Well, yeah, as I understand it, animals put tons of methane into the air, and that's a major problem with being green, is because they actually, every stockyard in the country puts enough methane into the air to basically fuel the power needs of an entire city if they were actually to harness the methane. Unfortunately, people would rather get rid of the animals than to practically use the methane produced by them.
That sounds like a really good energy source, all that methane.
That's right. It's a simple process. All you have to do is to enclose the facilities where the animals are, and you also stop the stink from the stockyards, and you collect all the methane, and so it provides all the power for everything that's needed to make the stockyard work to give power to the city.
That would be good. Well, aren't they talking about if you want to eat green that you should not eat meat? Isn't that like a vegetarian
thing? They want you to stop
thing?
eating meat. Like even Al Gore says that we all don't like vegetables.
Well, then what happens to the milk? Because if you're having milk from the cow.
Okay. There's one group of being green which basically wants you to do things better, and there's another group, being green, would like to have most of the population of the earth vanish, and the world would be a better place.
Well, that's one way to reduce your footprint. Your green footprint is don't exist anymore, right?
Yeah. What are we? Let's see. Food's effect on the atmosphere. Life cycle of cheese.
So, that's what it says. Number one is manufacturing the fertilizer that goes into getting everything ready.
Oh, and on the farm.
The excess fertilizer applied to the field escapes into the atmosphere as nitrous oxide, and it's a greenhouse gas with 296 times the warming potential of carbon dioxide. Ooh. I don't think that's like heat warming, that's like global warming.
Let's see, about a third of the greenhouse gas emissions linked to global warming comes from the ingredients and energy used in food production. Scientists have touted the carbon footprint from raw materials to leftovers sent through the landfill. Oh, that's why we've got the life cycle of cheese on the farm. The harvest.
Yeah, the corn is used as feed for the cows. It's harvested, processed, trucked, and stored by carbon dioxide emitting equipment. Although they could use ethanol maybe on that equipment.
Yes, they could, yeah, but it costs them money. Okay,
I think ethanol's going up too. Well, actually, here's a side product is because they're using more ethanol and green stuff.
We have less food for people.
And wheat's going up. Did you notice that bread prices are going up because the farmers?
And milk prices, all canned goods, everything is going up by about 5 to 10 cents each right now, and they're going to go higher.
So
UN says that the more ethanol produced, the more people starve.
That's kind of surprising. Why does the UN say that?
Because the people in third world countries are turning their food product over to ethanol because they can get more money out of it than food processing. And then here's the thing. Did you know that a cow annually belches about 145 pounds of methane?
Don't stand behind a cow.
You see, that's got to go with what I said. Put 10,000 cattle in a stockyard together, and the amount of methane.
So anyway, the cows produce all the methane, and then they have milk, and then the milk uses heat to process it. Process the milk to take it to the cheese factory, and then of course you've got to process the cheese and refrigerate it and package it and produce it and transport it, right?
That's right, transportation. Cheese is trucked or flown in temperature-controlled containers to warehouses and distributed to supermarkets. See, the difference is cheese used to be local. It didn't go beyond your area, and therefore there was no need to spend the money transporting it. But now, because certain brands of cheese are enjoyed all over the United States and all over the world,
it's not just California cheese and Wisconsin cheese.
That's right. It's cheese made everywhere. I mean, we get cheese imported from every country in the world into the United States now, and our cheese goes the opposite direction.
So, I mean, the point of this is don't eat cheese. No, it's not. That's not the point.
No, the
The
point is
is
eat local cheese.
Oh, is that what it is?
Eat local cheese at the market.
Oh yes. So anyway, when you go to the supermarket, they display the cheese, and they're in open cases, which, you know, I don't know why they don't close them, but I think maybe, you know, it conserves a little bit more. But at least right now, in some of the more modern markets, the refrigerator cases are facing each other. So at least there's only so many cold aisles to walk down.
And the consumers.
Oh yeah. That's those multiple trips to the supermarket. Just
That's
go get the
because
cheese.
you have forgotten something. It is, no matter how well you mark your list, you forget something and have to go back. And then we've got at the landfill.
Yeah, about 25% of food gets tossed out as leftovers because, oh, that's another way you could be green. Eat your leftovers. Don't throw it away. I mean, I remember Mom always said, you know, there's starving kids somewhere else in the world. And I said, well, go ahead, ship it to them, but, you know, eat
Yeah,
your food.
when I was little, it was always eat your carrots and peas in the plate. You know, but that's back. Also, when I was young too, my grandmother, who I spent a lot of time with, told me that, you know, there are children starving in China that would like to have the food that you're throwing away.
They did?
That's right.
Did you tell her to send it to them?
Yeah.
A lot of good that
You know,
did.
but you know the sources for this article are Bon Appetit Management Company Foundation, Eco Trust, Dalhousie University, UC Davis, UN Food and Agriculture Organization, graphics reporting to Kenneth R. Weiss, and Lorena Arindiga
Iniguez
of the
from the
Los
LA
Angeles
Times.
Times put together this nice little piece that basically it not only can be used for cheese, it can be used for any product that is manufactured. So, you know, pick up the Times if you've got it at your local library and actually look at it because it's got some useful information.
Good.